Alright, so y'all been asking for me to do this for a while, so I'm going to do a tutorial on how I do a natural beat. Minus the lashes. I don't really have natural looking lashes, but everything else, simple, basic, to the point. Let's get into it. Alright, so right here I'm going to start with my primer, and I mix it with aloe vera for the hydration. I get dry skin throughout the day, so I like to keep my skin extra moisturized, plus it keeps your foundation looking good throughout the rest of the day. So I go ahead and put that on, and then you gotta let it dry. Once it is fully dry, we can get into the eyebrows. Now I'm gonna give y'all my secret to my eyebrows. For some of the colors that I put on, whether it be my wigs or my hair, I use the Maybelline Lip stains. They are really good for long-lasting wear, and sometimes, to me, they're better than like a regular eyebrow gel or pencil. They don't smear, they stay in place. So that's what I use if they have the color that I need. If not, Maybelline does also have a really good pencil, the tattoo pencil. And I can put all this stuff in the description box. But those are the two main things that I use for my eyebrows, either their lip stain or their tattoo pencil, because they last long. So as far as my technique, as you can see, I outline my eyebrows and then I go back over it with the spoolie to try to blend it and buff it out to give it a more natural look. Because I am using, such a dark pigment, it's not going to look super natural, but in the sense of it just gets the job done. The reason I use the Maybelline lip stains as well is because I have such dark eyebrows, and rather than using a bunch of concealer, this works. So as you can see right here, I'm going in with a wet wipe and I'm outlining my eyebrows. I do this because it makes it easier when it comes to the concealer. As you can see, I'm using Makiage. Yes, I was one of them people that took the survey on Facebook, and ever since I did, I fell in love. I've been using the same concealer and foundation for about a year. It's very light, very subtle, and it's very healthy for my skin. I don't have a lot of breakouts or anything like that. So I'm using the concealer right now to outline my eyebrows. Like I said, when it comes to eyebrows, as long as they, as long as you get the look that you're going for, that's what really matters at the end of the day. Me, like I said, I'm going for a specific look, so that's why I did what I did. So right here, everybody asks me all the time how I do my little slits. Do I cut my actual eyebrows? Absolutely freaking not. So right here, as you can see, I take some concealer, a decent amount, to clearly show up on my dark eyebrows to give it a little slit. You can put it anywhere, whatever you feel is cute, natural, whatever. You don't have to do this at all, but this is how I get those slits in my eyebrows. So once I'm done putting my lines in, I blend it out, buff it out, and now I'm going to go in with my concealer. So this is how I do my basic foundation on any look that I do. I hate a lot of product, so I go in with my concealer. And yes, it is a full coverage concealer, so I put that under my eyes. And then I go in and blend that out. Once it's blended, I will take my foundation and I will start at where I left off with my concealer and blend them together. And then go up my T-zone, of course, my nose and forehead. As y'all can see, I am using eyeshadow for my contour. I ran out of bronzer, so, girl had to make it work. If you do ever use eyeshadow, you want to make sure you don't just slap it on, like you buff it out. Like, try to make sure it's nice and blended. And you don't want to go too dark. As you can see, I'm curving my contour because of my cheekbones. I like to make sure y'all can see them cheeks pop. And then once I get the right contour shape, I go in with my setting powder. I do it where I did my concealer, and then I do that on both sides, and then I go in and contour under where I defined my contour where I did it on my cheekbone. trying to get it perfected, you know what I'm saying? I forgot that I did go in and try to contour my nose a little bit. I normally personally don't contour my nose. I don't find it necessary, but if I was doing somebody else's face and that's something that they really want, I do know how to do such. And I will do a full video of how you can contour your nose next time. But like I said, normally I don't contour my nose, especially with a natural look. So once I'm done setting, I start with my eyelashes. Now, I use hair glue, y'all. Don't judge me, and no, it's not right. It's not professional. But when I do my looks, I use hair glue. If I'm doing somebody else's face, no, I'm not going to put hair glue. As y'all can see, I stopped. I put my lashes down to let them dry. I am outlining my lips. Once again, using that same Maybelline color that I used on my eyebrows, I'm going to use on my lips. I'm just outlining them as my glue is drying on my eyelashes, you know. Got to get it nice and lined and tight. You can use a pencil. I personally just use my lip stain. I don't go in with a pencil and a lip stain. This is just how I do things. It's personal preference. Now I go back in, grab my lashes once they're perfectly tacky. Girl, y'all, this is the best natural lashes I could find in my collection. Normally I am extra AF, and so I was trying to stay true to a natural look. Now I'm going back in. I am using concealer on my lips to get this purple nudie look that I was trying to go for. So I just put a little concealer on to give it a little pop. I use the J Cat's glitter. I don't remember the name of the glitter, but I do love their glitters. You can go buy hair stores and buy them, or you can go online and just buy any type of glitter, put it on your lip, give it a little extra. And then I'll go in with my lip gloss just to give it a nice like shine, because I like to be shiny. Get it all nice and blended, you know, looking cute. Now, once I'm done, I'll go back in and buff out all my contour, blend it up, take all the setting powder off. And then once I'm done getting the setting powder off, I do go in with a translucent setting powder all over my face to set my face before I do my setting powder. This just helps make it last longer if you are out and about, you know, just having everyday action. This helps, you know, just make it last longer. So for my highlight, I have fell in love with using pigments. Once again, I'll name all the products that I use in my description box, but I am using this lovely little gold color. Pigments to me are just life. Look at that. Look at that. I love pigments. It just gives you a little extra pop. Look at how dusty it is. It's so pretty. And I be having too much fun, as you can see. So I just go in on my little cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, just to give it a little extra pop. I love my brush, y'all. This is like the best brush in the world. It's so big and fluffy, and it just blends like effortlessly. All right, this is the last step. We're gonna go with some setting powder, and then I will be right back to show you the final look. Be cute or whatever. You know, I gotta let y'all see how I do. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. Very basic, at least for me anyway. Keep in mind, you don't have to do the eyebrows like this. That's just something I've been on lately. But this is just my basic beat, my everyday beat. Now you can add eyeliner, you can add whatever to it to spice it up, like if you're going from day to night. I'll show you different ideas you can do, but this is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed.